topic of the elites and their hookers. Daily Mail, exclusive secret depravity of the Davos global elite, more sex parties than ever, NDAs for prostitutes, transsexual women, and the most commonly requested sex act revealed. And firstly, this calls into focus how much work are they actually getting done at this Davos thing? I mean, these are like old people. I don't have that much sex, but when I do, I'm not getting up with a can-do attitude the next day. I'm like, I did the one thing I want to do. I'm good. Let's chill at this point. I mean, maybe with hookers, you don't have to blow any of your charm load because they've been paid for, so it's like a whole different game. But are the elites really waking up and having good meetings in the morning after all these prostitutes? And then if they're actually having like eyes wide shut type parties, I'd be so low self-esteem they'd have some lady tied up and I'd be like, you okay up there? You want something to eat? What were your plans after this? You want to go to a diner and do you need some coffee? You sure? That looks uncomfortable. And then Schwab walks by and he goes, I already paid her. You can just come in it. That's it. And so there you have it. Apparently the elites, or maybe that's why they become the elites, is that it's kind of like a gambling debt where you wake up in the morning and you're like, all right, I have to pay off that hooker bill. And then they're like, how do I do it? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll convince everyone that they need to have windmills or something because that was an expensive. And then is this really the pathway to becoming the most celebrated or important person amongst the elites? Was the dying words of his Nazi dad was, listen, if you want to bring back our Nazi movement and control the world, just make sure to throw some really good hooker parties. And the kid's like, really? That's all it takes, Dad? And it's like, yeah, you throw a good enough hooker party, believe me, that's all the other old dudes that are running countries want to do. And they'll all come to your event, and then you can talk about socialism and charging people for carbon credits and things that were free and make more money and pretend like you're being a nice person. As long as you let the other elites and bankers and people that want to sleep with hookers, if you give them an opportunity to sleep with hookers, you can run the earth. All right, let's get into some topics brought to you by